Alright, in this video we're going to talk about just generalized tips to look for in terms of good pole vaulting or solid form pole vaulting. First we'll start with the run. You'll notice that during the run the knees are coming up to 90 degrees. So you're creating a line right here. The higher the knees go, the more force you're going to be able to drive down into the ground, creating a lot of force. So any athlete that has their knees come down low, it means that they're not going to be able to put as much force into the ground. Okay, so that's why we always do drills where we do high knees. Okay, so you'll notice that the cycle of the leg, the foot, the heel is almost striking the gluteus maximus between each cycle. There, that's a better example of the foot connecting with the glute right there, which is good. That means you're getting a full cycle recovery. The next thing we're going to talk about, and we've talked about that before in other videos, is the second to last left. You see here that as soon as the athlete strikes the left foot, the pole tip is where, as we know, roughly at eye level. So there it is, very good. As you roll off your toe on your second last left, you must move your hand forward off the hip. And your penultimate, typically where you want your penultimate to be as you hit your right foot, okay, you're going to want to look for the hand being up by the temple of your head, preferably in front of your head. This ensures that your hands are going forward and attacking the box. Bubka normally had this hand going straight up. Elena Isamvanieva does a fantastic job of moving your hand forward. The more forward you are on that penultimate, the better. The next is the foot underneath the hip at takeoff, and we've talked about this before as well, the spine right here, and the foot striking underneath the spine with the compression of the foot getting ready to spring off the ground. Okay, that's another point about the run. Now the hands being tall as the pole hits the back of the box, and then you want to move into the pre-stretch phase. So you can see right here rolling off the toe, creating a big chest drive, pressing the trail leg back, knee up, and the most important thing is pressing your hand as high above your head as possible and not allowing your arm to block out in front of your body. Blocking out in front of your body makes your hips shoot forward too soon and doesn't allow your chest to drive all the way into the stick. Okay, so that's why we press tall with the pre-stretch. Okay, holding pre-stretch for a couple frames, getting the pole to roll over. Okay, and then as we go for snap swing, the trail leg snaps through. Okay, snapping through. As the trail leg snaps through, it goes through the bend of the cord right here. The hands are going to move forward for post-up right there, keeping the trail leg swinging. And ideally what you want to do is you want to bring your feet all the way back on the pole. This promotes the pole to stay bent longer, and also you come back further on the stick. Okay. So post-up move, you have the pre-stretch, you have the post-up where both the hands are moving forward to the back of the pit as you swing your trail leg, and they'll meet together. Okay. And you want to make sure that you're getting your top hand locked in close to the middle of your body as you get the catapult. Now right there, it kind of hit the right side of the hip, and that's going to cause the body to flag off just a little bit off the pole this way. And you'll see that right there. You can see it's flagging off, and the hand's not staying close to the hip. And of course with the release, you want to make sure that your chest is hollowed as you go over the crossbar, so that way you don't knock the bar off. Alright? So again, just to recap from the beginning, high knees, second last left, pull tip at eye level, flip off the hip forward, hands high, foot underneath the hip, press forward into the pre-stretch, hold pre-stretch for a bit, and then swing, push your hands forward with a post-up move, come all the way back on the pole, keeping the down pressure, lock into your hip for the explosion. So that's just basic generalized points to focus on.